Kim, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have something to share with you. This is actually from Nik the Booksmith. If you haven't checked her out, check her out. She is fantastic. Her journals are just amazing, and she's got tutorials and all kinds of great things. And what I've done is, this is actually called Booksmith Bill Organizer because it's by Nik the Booksmith. And what I did is, she had a great idea to take your scrap paper, and I have a lot of Tim Holtz paper that I just haven't used. It doesn't go with some of the looks, that I've used for my journals or what have you. So I decided to take that and make the organizer, the bill organizer. So what I've done is, and I'll show you here, Nik the Booksmith has provided a link to these to run off, the monthly at a glance here, and then these little expense tally grids. And it was so sweet of her to provide these. And here you could use expenses, the year, or you can put in whatever you want, and the monthly cutouts. So that's what I've done so far. I made a third one here. I've started to make a third one. I'm going to cut these out, and I'll distress them all, and then I will put them in here. And these all have pockets. And I'll go through my other ones that are finished, but just to kind of show you the different papers that I've used. And it's kind of nice to put this little clip here, or this little cutout here, to show that it is a pocket. So that is that. That's my current one that I'm working on, and I've just completed these two. If you notice, well, every page is distressed around the edges. It is distressed. These, let me get them. I put them over here. These reinforcements, I've distressed them all and put them there on both sides. And they're all folded. They've got January here glued here and January up here. The only thing that I haven't done is I think I'm going to put some paper here and paper clip it like Nik did in hers, just for some extra scrap paper to write on. And here are the expenses and the dates and the amount. There's February, and this is all from the same Tim Holtz pad. I just don't use my Tim Holtz paper very often. I do for tags, but I don't with my journals so much. So I thought this would be perfect to use. So yeah, and I'm not going to do a tutorial because I can link to you Nik's tutorial, which she does perfectly, but it is very easy. On a 12 by 12 piece of paper, you just cut it in half. So you got 6 and 6. And then at the 9, you score it at the 9 and flip it up for the pocket, and you just clip a little or punch a little something there, however you want to do it. So that is it. That is how easy it is. And then she provides everything else, and if you notice, I've distressed everything. That's really what takes the longest time, is distressing. And so I'll show you this other one, and distressing here too. And this one's more feminine, this one's more masculine. I'm thinking of giving this one to my father. It's a little more masculine, so I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. He's really big on his organizers, so we'll see how that goes. And here again, the reinforcements are distressed. All around the edges is distressed on this side as well as this side here, and distressed along here. Before I fold it and glue it here, I distress it. And so, let's see, my little rings are funky here. There we go. So this one's a little more feminine. I love the little bits of color. This is kind of a bluish purple. And it's double-sided, the paper, so I like the double-sided paper for these organizers. So there should be 2 of each, because you cut your 12 by 12 in half. This particular one here, I gave it an extra pocket. I gave it an extra one so you could just put whatever you want in there. Whereas this one, I did not. This one, I used it all the way to the back. But I thought, you know, sometimes you have extras. So yeah, so that is called Booksmith Bill Organizer, and thank you so much, Nick. That it is just really helpful, and it's really strong because you know, I'm using cardstock, and the ones that I bought that I really liked actually at Dollar Tree, I really like the concept of it, but they're not strong enough. They're real flimsy, and this is just like it. Of course, it looks prettier, but it's much stronger. So I liked this idea much better. So yeah, I will link her below, and she sends you to a link that you can download these images for the planner and make one of your own. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. A little bit of show and tell, and kudos to Nik the Booksmith. She is just awesome. Check her out, and you will love everything she does. She is an amazing artist. And take care, everyone. Be safe.